Welcome to another episode of Tequila Talk Compadres. I'm here, the Eric the engineer, and here another you know
a new guest
right,
today.
The tequila was already kicking in. They got John the El Mecánico or the mechanic.
The mechanic.
How's it going?
Hey, and then we got Tony and
El mero
Pistolero. Pew, pew, pew. And from Jacksonville, Florida, we got Edward El Chino Cochino.
Yes, sir. From the east.
The beast from the east. All right, so introduce the new tequilas. I gotta put quotation marks on this one.
This one is tequila,
Tequila-ish.
not tequila-ish.
Is someone gonna read the label all the way?
Don't ever, if you're ever in a hurry, make sure you look at what you're buying. But this time I didn't necessarily get a completely tequila. I got a vodka tequila. It was in the tequila section. I was in a hurry. I like the bottle because it has a pretty cool skull. Everything. Cool bottle for... I think it went in line with being in October and stuff, though. Halloween and all that stuff. So, yeah, I bought it. It's vodka tequila. Well, let's try this out. This is a fusion, so here we go.
Here we go. Salud, compadres. Damn, you know, I'm surprised about this. This one had that vodka smell, you know, like that rubbing alcohol type of smell.
But it's really smooth.
It's smooth, man. It doesn't hit like vodka.
It hits you strong, and it clears up towards the end, but leaves
you know
a
what?
nice aftertaste.
Yeah,
it's
you
like
know what?
smooth, man.
This vodka tequila, it surprised me because it smells like rubbing alcohol, but it's really smooth, and it doesn't give you the harsh taste at the end.
It doesn't get that.
It doesn't get the
like that.
This could be really bad. Really good, but really bad. Because it's not bad. A lot of people could drink this.
Man, this is very drinkable. What's the alcohol content?
Alcohol content on this is 40% alcohol volume.
Damn, yeah, I'll sneak up on you.
80% proof. 750 milliliters. This bottle here will run you $21.
That's pretty good, man. It's kind of like that Eddie vodka. It's kind of smooth. I know. One day we're gonna buy one that's over $30.
I know we have coupons.
We're just saving our money. Just day to day.
We're putting up every week.
Pandemic.
But you know what? But this is actually pretty good. This the vodka tequila is actually made in the USA. It's made by Red Eye Louis. They're headquartered in Jackson. No, not in Jackson.
Not Jacksonville. Ain't nobody cool in Jacksonville, Florida.
No, they're headquartered in Alabama, but office all around and stuff. But yeah, you can get these anywhere you want. It's bottled actually in Auburndale, Florida. So there you go. It's not the normal, but it's not bad. Really drinkable. Something anybody could drink, pretty much.
Yeah.
But it will creep on you because it is really strong.
Yeah. Well, we'll see about that later.
We'll see about that later. But that was really smooth. So today,
the show, the vodka is fully being filtered and very unrefined.
well, for today, for this episode, we're gonna start off with White Claw. What's the hype?
Yeah, I guess we had this from a previous episode where the people were talking about White Claw, and we didn't have any experience with it other than the beast from the east. So I said, what the hell is the hype? All right, so we got.
It's law, brother, because the claw is the law. Everybody out there just know that.
And this is coming from Eddie, of course, because he is the experienced person with the White Claw and stuff, and with all these.
Zimas.
Yeah, with all these seltzer drinks and stuff, I'm not too familiar with it and stuff. So here we go. We're trying it for the first time.
Here we go.
Most of us, and we'll tell you how it goes.
So on another note, I do recommend you guys get the one with vitamin C. Why not?
Why not,
Why
right?
not?
Hey,
Why not?
If you're gonna be drinking, might as well get your vitamin C in,
yeah,
right?
you know, if you're gonna drink two beers that are similar, why not get the one with vitamin C?
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
This one had vitamin C. That's it's not so bad. It's just like I got the grapefruit, and that's good. You know, it's like another seltzer beer type of thing.
It reminds me a lot of like sparkling water.
Topo Chico.
Kind of like a Coke taste, but without the sweetness in it.
Well, he's drinking the White Claw Black Cherry.
Yeah.
I don't hate it.
Yeah.
I'm not crazy about it, but I don't hate it.
You know what? I tasted one seltzer before. I did not like it. Maybe it's because it's the quality of the product. This one, this is White Claw Natural Lime. This does taste a lot like Zima for those that grew up in the 90s and early 2000s.
For those that get that DNA for drinking Zimas,
This 5% alcohol by volume is not bad, but wow, yeah, this is Zima material right here.
So what is it compared to regular beer as far as alcohol content?
This is 5%.
It's about the same,
Same?
huh?
Well, no, it depends. Like light beers, they're around 4 to 45.
Yeah,
4 to
45%.
Not if you go to Oklahoma.
No,
They're
no,
like 3%.
3%. No, but not. This compared to craft beers that we drink most of the time. Of course,
Craft beer is always higher.
always higher, but regular beers, it's about the same. But this feels a lot lighter.
Actually, it's kind of strong because at 5% you're at the stronger end of regular
yeah, but
beer.
I don't know.
Beer.
I don't know how they make it about the same or more strong than regular beer,
It's smoother.
and it feels smoother and it feels lighter.
Yeah, it's light.
Maybe I don't know.
How many calories does it have, sir? How many calories per serving?
100. Wow, that's not bad.
It's like
Per
a loaf of
can.
bread. It's like a loaf of bread.
That's not bad. The regular beer has a lot more calories.
No, it doesn't. Well, you get the lights. Like
Michelob.
Michelob is around 90.
Yeah, I get Dos
calories,
Equis, I
and
get
then,
Modelos,
Miller
I get-
Lights around 95. Bud Lights around 95.
I mean, it's not bad though.
It's comparable to as far as alcohol. Well, actually, as alcohol is stronger than light beers. And about as strong as like a Budweiser. Budweiser is like 5.2.
I think you could use it to like mix other things into it and make it a whole lot better.
Well, it's already mixed, so I would mix it with.
I like that it's not sweet. Even though there's 2 grams of
What
sugar,
do you
but it's
think,
not sweet.
Eddie?
So basically, you can drink it without the hangover. That's what you're talking about. And you get your vitamin C.
Yeah, there you go.
Promoted vitamin C.
Does it have vitamin C?
No, that one, the other one I think is Truly, the ones that have the vitamin C.
Truly has vitamin C.
Oh.
White Claw.
Just eat it with an orange. Get a blue moon.
All right, so
So if you guys have a shot at it, I mean, do you prefer the craft beers? I know like right now it's a big blow up. Everywhere you go, like even down here in Jacksonville, we got about like 10 different craft beer spots you can go. So I know back in the wild, like 10 years ago, all we had was Bud Light, Budweiser, and Miller Lite. So now that we have all these beers, like how do you feel about this? Is this a good choice, or do you prefer the old school Miller Lite and Bud Light?
Me, craft beer. I love craft beer. I love the stouts. I like the more bitter tasting beers. So yeah, hands down, I'll pick those over this or light beer. But as far as like what I do, I drink dark beers because they're stronger. They taste good to me. But then they're really strong, so then I go to a light beer. And a light beer, I like a Miller Lite, something with 4%.
But you know what?
I don't think I would go back to this because this is 5%. So no, this would be
But you know, there's a lot of craft beers that are blonde or lights, but they're still strong. They're still stronger than the other blondes.
The way I view it is that after drinking a couple light beers and you feel it, you don't necessarily taste it anymore. And when you get a strong IPA after a couple beers, you're gonna taste it.
Yeah, the taste. So, that's from the beginning.
So it kind of like it blends out. You know what I mean? You're feeling good, and now you taste it. You start drinking more.
So if you being a mechanic, being the true blue collar man that you are, would you ever be caught in public drinking a White Claw?
No.
Like yeah, if I'm somewhere out, I'm not gonna order White Claw. Like give me a Budweiser.
Oh, so
You lied. You were drinking White Claw.
I might throw it like in a Sprite or something. Like yeah, I'm drinking a Sprite. Yeah, I'm good.
but hey,
But you ain't gonna catch me buying this. No.
so they're closet drinkers.
Just wondering.
It's a good closet beer. That's okay.
They're behind doors. What seltzer drinkers?
It's interesting. Let's just put it like that.
But you know what? As far as craft beers, I like craft beers. I enjoy everything about it and stuff. Different taste because they can literally be so many different flavors. No matter where you go, it could be within the same city, a different state or anything. Different taste and stuff. So it's something different for everybody. So you go to different
local taste. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but you go to different states is different as well. But I think
It's the water, brother. It's the water.
the water and everything.
The water, the technique, the way they brew it.
To me,
it's all good.
To me, I view it as there's some people that just don't like the taste of beer. This is close enough to where it could pass as a beer, and still give you flavor, and you're good.
Yeah, that's good.
Like for me, I like the White Claws because when I'm at the beach and I'm hanging out, I prefer having something that I can taste. And I really, like the beer is more like at a bar, you hanging out, kind of drinking, eating some wings, watching the game. If I'm at the beach, give me a colada and a White Claw.
But here's the thing: you get a steak and you get a beer, and they marry wonderfully.
Actually, a red wine is kind of...
I mean, it's better, but most guys are gonna go for a beer. I'm sorry.
No, I agree. Like, to each their own, but yeah, definitely, I think White Claw is one of my favorites for like a beach or just like a party.
And see, something like this, it wouldn't go good with the steak, but you can't knock it off with the dessert either. You know what I mean? It can mix. You just gotta find the right one.
And you know what? I think the seltzer, because it's not as strong tasting as beer, you can mix with a lot of other stuff. You can be tasting some other stuff, and this will go straight on through.
Like I said, I don't knock it, but at the same time, I'm not crazy about it.
Yeah, that's a good, like... If you want to bring it, you have some girls around, your wife, girlfriend, whatever, and they don't drink beer, they bring this.
Well, but my girl drinks beer, so I'm good.
Speaking of which, I'm really thrilled about it. What did you guys think about the debate between Trump and Biden?
What debate, man? Well, the first one? The second one, they canceled.
I thought that was wrestling. I don't know what the fuck that was, but that was wild.
That was crazy. It's like I mean, at least even here, at least we let each other speak, kind of. I mean, we kind of talk over each other a little bit, but damn, man, that was like on another level. Like, Trump, man, he just wouldn't let him talk.
Yeah, I think that, you know what, it was a good idea, but it wasn't executed well, no.
No, I mean, it was a good idea. I mean, like anything, they had rules that they supposedly agreed to. And, if you have a 2-minute timer, just be like, if you're really on your game. If you're
no.
You are wrong. You're wrong.
Those are lies.
You're wrong.
I mean that's why, like, a regular debate, you can see the guys taking notes, listening to what the other person's saying, right? There was no note taking from Trump. He was didn't want him to talk. I was like, well, each to his own. Some people may probably say, hey, just let him at it, right? Just let him go at it and whatever.
And that leads us into, like, we've talked about this before, it's like the next debate that they're supposed to be having online.
Well, he didn't want to do it.
Some candidates don't want to do it. Some candidates support
Trump said he didn't want to do it. He did a town hall. They did the time at the same time, town hall. But he said he didn't want to do a virtual debate because, well, they can mute me. They're going to turn around and use it.
They can let the other person talk and
we can mute Eddie if he gets out of line. Mute him.
The way I view it, I don't necessarily like Biden. I really don't. I don't think Trump's that much better. But if you see what he's done for the country, I mean, he's done a lot. But there's a lot of bad things he's done, but there's a lot of good things he's done.
So you think the net positive is
he's
wait. We got it. I'm a mute people.
Yeah.
The Canada trade, Canada, Mexico, United States trade. Who won out of that one?
That was Clinton.
No.
Well, Clinton made the whole NAFTA.
What is it called?
NAFTA.
Yeah.
NAFTA. Yeah.
But who was getting screwed over?
I mean NATO. No, NAFTA. I forgot NATO.
Who was getting screwed over in that deal?
Well, that like it's the same. Like the U.S. got screwed over.
Yeah.
No. I want to see
Mexico.
What he did. So what did he do? What did
explain.
He just reversed the terms where it's even. Steven.
No, but like first the U.S. did lose because they started to like
we started taxing them.
No, they started outsourcing a lot of jobs to Mexico, like to the world's cheaper labor and all that. But Mexico also lost too because Mexico they had a lot of they're growing beans and farm and all that, and then the U.S. had a factory farmers that they could sell cheaper than Mexican farmers could.
Exactly.
So both of them lost. So yeah, maybe there's plus and negatives.
I just feel
so Mexico won on the point where they got more jobs.
Besides NAFTA.
And manufacturing.
Yes.
But then the U.S. also won because they were able to export a lot of
exactly,
products.
and that's what
That's
we
what I'm
want.
saying. This is a complicated system.
We want to become an exporter, not
And
an importer.
it did help them become an exporter.
So we need to become more of an exporter versus an importer to grow this
But,
country.
hey, get back on that. What did he do that was great?
Besides,
No, I'm not saying.
What else did he do? What makes it more net positive than net?
I truly don't like Biden.
I mean
That's my personal opinion.
that's a personal
But
opinion.
like, what has he done? That's more positive?
The way I view it is that all presidents have their secret closet things they've done wrong.
But let's talk about what the country's policies, actions, leadership. What is it that's Trump's that's so great? Or
Financially, I think we're on the right step towards controlling, making us an exporter. I think we're on the right road.
Since Trump started, there's less manufacturing jobs.
There has.
They have to increase
He said he wanted to do it.
You do know that the U.S. economy is a service economy, not anything else economy.
Yes.
We don't have the infrastructure to be a high manufacturing. I mean, we have to build that.
Yeah, that's true.
Because everything here costs more money. So you can't.
The cost and labor will be tremendous.
But
But that's okay if you do it the right way. But
exactly.
Are
But you're gonna get
the cost.
you're gonna
manufacturing.
No, I say the U.S. doesn't want to pay. They want to pay the more economical cost. That's why they'll pay to get it now from anywhere
but you'll
else.
get better quality all the way around.
Yeah,
But
I agree with that.
Look, even now.
I mean, I agree with that. I think we
Where do
should.
you get better quality?
Look at China.
Well, it
Look at
depends.
China.
Look at the American cars in the 80s and 90s.
Exactly.
Compared to Japan.
Exactly.
Yeah, American cars were crap. And Japan, they had a better system. And they had
Exactly.
and then Japan was able to send them cheaper.
I just feel there's a lot of things he's done wrong. Don't get me wrong.
I think there's a lot of things. I think it's more negative to Trump than positive.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just
like what
But
else
you know
has he
what?
done is good.
This podcast is here nor there. It's just to
Alright,
know what you
so
want.
we got a little bit off track. So what did you guys think about debate in general? Like, was there any really winner, any loser? What do you guys think?
Well, I think first of all, Trump. What did he explain? He didn't explain anything. Neither did Biden. I'm not a big Biden fan. Honestly,
You know, I say
I'm a Bernie Sanders guy.
I don't think
but
anyone.
Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
He's not bad. I actually like him.
Okay,
I think he should have.
Yes,
won
but
Biden,
I don't think anybody won out of that. We just saw a bunch of
and
there's
then
like
you can
kids.
see like Biden couldn't even control himself. at
Yes,
the end.
it sounded like little kids playing and they not being able to control each other. So I don't think anybody won. I think they both may have hurt each other a little bit, but to each their own. I don't know.
Yeah,
Did you guys when you were watching, did you ever think like, fuck, these are gonna be
The
our
people-
leaders or something? Yeah.
Yes.
that's the thing. Like we need a real leader, man. And honestly, I'm not a Biden fan.
I'm not either one.
But you know what? You know what? I'm not.
I mean, at least Biden has some restraint, a little bit.
Yes, but
I
you
feel
know
like
what?
when he said, "Shut up, man," let me talk. But you clown.
But you know what?
Yeah, high five on that. High five.
Again, neither. I don't feel.
I personally thought Trump was a little bit better because he's like that, a Vince McMahon. He's out there just winging his balls, letting them know,
Yeah.
man.
But see, that's the thing, though. That's just all talk. On
Again.
show. It doesn't get down to the point of what are you gonna do. Like he's not a good
Right.
businessman.
And look at that with Biden. He had 47, 48 years and he ain't done shit.
He's done more than Trump, but there's a lot he hasn't done right. But it's
Yeah,
been worse.
exactly.
Yeah, so like.
And you know what? And that's why I think politicians in general, I think there should be a term limit. Like, I don't think there should be any career politicians.
They should just
I think-
retire. Like when you have a job and you're like 65, that's retirement age. Come on, man. Like let the.
Right, but that's what I mean. Like in general, like politics, you should have sharp, young, or sharp.
Nah, I don't think so. It
individuals.
depends. Like Bernie Sanders, I think he would have done good.
Anyway. I still think, like,
I like him. He's good.
What's that? But the Supreme Court justices that serve for life.
That's stupid.
No, I think that's wrong. They should have limits on that.
That should have been.
Right. I think in general, like
Political office should have
term limits.
Yes.
2, 3, either be a 6 or 8 year term.
I think
that we
6
have
or
to be
8.
politicians.
6 or 8 would be perfect because after that you got to get new ideas, new people, new blood, everything in there. and it's good
But
because some change is better than no change.
Oh yeah.
Because when you
That's
have
true.
with term forever, no, you
Just
know.
look at that now. Now we got the speaker, the House Speaker who's one of the oldest. Who was it? McConnell, whatever his name is.
McConnell,
He's
yeah.
90. We got Pelosi who's like 300, and then we got Biden.
Yeah, like all the OGs up in there.
Yeah, they've been there for like 50, 60 years, fucking in politics. They haven't done shit for us in general. So I think we'll definitely terminate this one thing we probably should strive for at some point.
I think it's more the government system, the way it's really done shit. Like, it's hard to change because it's so, like, partisan, you know? I mean, I guess maybe, like, I think maybe Biden got more voting, you know, one, because he was Obama, vice president, you know, so, like, the minorities, they voted more for him. You know, I think that's the right thing. I don't even know, I'm not even exactly sure why Obama picked him, but then, like, at least Joe Biden's more bipartisan. He's gone across. He's
flexible.
He's flexible. He's done things, and I think there needs something at least to.
He said Tifa, bro. He said Tifa. And then
Tifa.
vice president candidate.
But like,
he's one of the worst politicians out there.
Now, how though? I mean,
Kamala
yes,
Harris?
Nah.
I like Kamala.
I do like her. You know what?
No.
I like her more
Trash.
than vice president.
She's trash.
Trash. Straight trash.
So like, would you rather have Mike Pence? Like,
I like my Pence.
no, come on.
Pence is bad.
This is
Both of them trash.
This is the election of picking the least worst person.
I'll tell you one thing though. Like, I'm not trying to say that if we were to lose a president, I would put Mike Pence on there. I would put Mike Pence over Harris in a heartbeat.
Why is that?
No,
I feel it would be more stable.
What backs you up on that?
JW on steroids.
But what? Like, what has he done?
She's too.
It's like, but like, I don't like how Mike Pence is such a follower. He's like a little biscuit of Trump.
But if you look at him,
But you know, I get it because Trump's administration has been he's like, if you don't agree with me, I'm firing you. Like, you can't have like nobody. He don't want to have nobody around him that won't agree with what he says, and that's not a leader.
But you got to look at it. Who takes the blame?
Not Trump. He says that's not my fault. When stuff comes up, he's like,
everybody else's fault.
He calls people out. He's called his own people. When you're the leader, it's my fault. If my shit ain't, I've been a supervisor of a lot of big group.
In a tribe, you can't have chiefs and no soldiers.
But in a tribe, would you want someone that, like, as a leader? Because I've been a supervisor, so I have people, and I like when they disagree with me because it makes you think, okay, maybe there's a better solution, maybe there's something I haven't seen. But do you think Trump would like that?
No, his way of
he
the
wants
highway.
people to think the same way as he. Even Mark Cuban, what did he say? Like, one time I saw an interview when he was talking about it, he's like, this is not a leader. A leader doesn't just just pick people that are yes man. He's just like yes man.
I would vote for Mike Cuban in a heartbeat.
Mark Cuban, heartbeat.
That dude.
He's even called Trump out, like saying, "Man, this guy's an idiot." I talked to business about him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And like,
I like Mark Cuban.
Okay, we're off topic already, guys.
If he
Mark
runs,
Cuban for president, I would vote for him.
I would vote for Cuban in a heartbeat.
Depending on criminal. Okay, we're off subject again.
No, actually, we're gonna stick with it. I mean, it's pretty much talking about the president debating kind of some of the feelings that are brought out.
Yeah.
But speaking of feelings, like, everybody pretty much that I know has pets. Some kind of pets. Some have cats. Some have dogs. Some have parakeets. Some have fucking snakes. But what do you think the pet tells about a person?
Pets and
It's not a lie. They say like even like a pet it's like becomes kind of like the owner.
Yeah, and there's differences within that topic because there's inside and outside pets. So what do y'all think about that?
Would you? Well, okay, look, we can start with that. So, would you prefer? Would you have an indoor pet or outdoor pet?
Well, indoor and outdoor pet. I like outdoor pets.
Unless you have a wife, right? He likes indoor pet.
Yeah. In that case, I'm stuck
So you
there.
have an indoor pet? Is that what you're saying?
Well, like she's gotten close, but like luckily we haven't got to that point yet.
Get her a turtle.
Fight it. We get a goldfish, man. Come on, man.
No, well, you know what? I think having a pet makes you realize that the person is responsible because you have to make yourself responsible for another, not a person, but living thing. So it's like
and watching where they shit and pee.
yeah, you have to watch all that. So it makes you a little more responsible, yes. So I think it should bring to light that the person is a little more responsible. They may not be perfect, but they're a little more responsible than someone that doesn't have to worry about anything else.
So let's go. What about cat and dog? I think there's a difference between an indoor dog and an indoor cat. Like honestly, I think.
Hey, honestly, I have 2 cats because my wife wanted pets and she wanted indoor pets because currently we're in an apartment, not a house yet. I'm more of an outside dog kind of person, but that's fine. I bet you know what? After 4 years, I've learned to like the cats, and
this thing is dangerous.
yeah, but
it's so smooth, man.
but you know what? I'm an indoor cats kind of person right now because I've had them for 4 years. But I like the fact that I don't have to do anything but just give them food and water, and they take care of themselves. Call me lazy, but shit. I could do that.
So the way I view it, it all depends on what the person needs and is expecting, because dogs are loyal to their. Well, if you treat them right, they're loyal to you, and they provide a lot of stimulation, a lot of affection. Whereas a cat, I mean,
Nope.
they're their own entity. Let's just put them like that.
They do their own shit.
So it really goes back. It really goes back to what you're looking for.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I guess like, I can see cats because they're cleaner. You know, like I think they're easier to house train inside because they're like you put in a bag of sand and they know to go over there and pee and.
But you know what? But what that
Dogs
says
are
about a
harder.
person? A cat, I think, says.
No, yeah, like so. How does a what is it? How does a
No. What does a person having a pet?
what type of pet a guy has? What does it say about him?
Okay.
Eddie,
Me?
go ahead. They go with Eddie.
Eddie first.
Alright, so me personally, I don't have pets. I've lost relationships or possible relationships because I don't like pets. But if I were to have one, it would be a dog. I think if you have a dog, I think you're more emotionally connected with yourself as an individual. Because like John was saying, like those dogs are like friends. They're like your homie. And if you don't, if you're like an isolated person, I think you have a cat because you don't want to take care of anybody, and they're more independent. So I think if you don't really care for a specific pet, cat's the way to go. Or the person's very selfish, I guess you could say. But if a person's more like into his own business, I think they will have probably like a dog.
Now flip that around. Being an indoor and outdoor dog, what the heck? What does that say?
Well, I don't know. I just think like because I have people that I've met. Usually they have dogs, or usually people that are very caring, that are very dependent, and want that friendship with an animal. And the people that have cats, the ones that I've met, besides yourself, are people that are very usually selfish and really just want to like feed them, but they need somebody there just to go to sleep at night.
You know what? I'll piggyback on that. I think that's right on the top of the nail of it's like that's perfect because I think that's exactly what it is. It's like someone who has a dog is a little more caring. It is what it is. Wait, you'll get your turn in a second. It's my turn. Calm down, Trump.
This ain't the
it's
debate.
you don't know.
This ain't the debate.
Me having the cats currently, yes. They are. It's like all they need me for is make sure they have food in the morning and water. And they don't need to see me till they hungry again in the evening. But I also growing up having dogs and stuff, they don't care if they eat or anything. They see you, they can be starving. They're super happy. Everything that's all about you. And if they perceive some sort of if they perceive something's wrong around some, let's say there's someone with bad intentions around, they'll try to protect you. Cats, they don't care. Yeah, no. So cats,
You're on your own, homie.
That's your problem.
So I think
earlier, motherfucker.
so. I think that's exactly.
Somebody breaks
right.
in. Go ahead. That's your problem.
So
upstairs.
oh, you need in? Let me unlock the door. Click. Oh, you're good. No, yeah.
Let me go outside real quick.
So I'm with you. Yeah, I think the person that has a dog is more caring. No matter if it's inside or outside dog, I'm more of a big dog. Just like, hey, cool, whatever. The small dogs, I can't be carrying anything around. That's not me.
By the way, Chihuahuas are not dogs or cats, they're rats.
They're rodents.
Rodents.
They're demon rats.
All right, now you can chime in, John.
again, it all goes back to what you're looking for and what you need. It all goes back to that.
Yeah.
Just follow what you need, make a list, find out what you need, and go from there.
Yeah, I think of, like cats. It's for a person, because I think sometimes people they want a dog and it's like you think you hang out with them, take care of them, go for walks, and honestly, dogs need a lot of that attention.
Yep.
And really, and it's kind of selfish that you get a dog and you stick them back there, you never see them because they need that social connection.
Yeah.
So that's kind of harsh on the dog. So if you know that you don't have that time, maybe get a cat. With cats, you can go out there and you see them once in a while.
That's great.
It's kind of like instead of having a man or a woman, they would have friends with benefits instead of a relationship. The cat is more friends with benefits. You're like, hey, you see them once in a while, hang out, whatever.
I like that. That's great.
Right? You go like, hey, we don't hang out once in a while. Yeah, the cat, friends with benefits. It's okay if I go see other cats.
Oh man, what the heck?
A dog is a serious relationship.
Okay.
A dog, you can't be.
And a cat is a friend with benefits.
A dog, you gotta
there you go.
Spend time. It ain't about just you. It's about that other person too.
Okay, podcast community. Now you know.
All I
Cats are friends with benefits.
No.
Dogs are relationships.
The third option, get a goldfish. A goldfish.
PlayStation.
Or a PlayStation.
Oh yeah, the new PlayStation. Are we ready on that?
All right, so moving on. We got the sip it or spill it. What we
Sip
got
it
on
or
tap?
spill it. Okay, so John, the mechanic over here, he brought a story that unfortunately didn't happen. That Zima was gonna come back, but then they canceled it at the end. What do y'all think? Zima, bring it back. Sip it or spill it. Start with Ed.
I'll sip it, bro. I mean, I got kicked out of the club because I was drinking tequila for being underage. So I'm with sipping it. I'm sipping the hell out of Zimas.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sip it because I feel like I'm drinking Zimas with this lime White Claw. But yeah, I'm gonna sip it because you know what? That was one of the. It started off. I think it started off.
I think it's nostalgia more than anything else.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trash it because I just feel there's other things out there. I'm gonna spill it.
Smell it.
I think there's better stuff out there now.
Yeah.
It's come a long way.
Hey, what do you thought?
Can you start on?
You know what? I can see that point. Yeah, there's so much variety now. Just like now, like in Netflix, there's so much variety. Like, there's too much. Just give me what I like. One thing. I don't have to choose everything. So I'm gonna sip that shit. Zimas, baby, bring it back. Bring it back.
Bring it back. All right, the next.
I'm dropping it.
All right.
Next one.
The next one, sip it or spill it, brunch. Who do you start with?
Eddie.
Ed, man.
Oh man, I love brunch. And it's like drink at 12 o'clock in the middle of the day. Last week, I started at 12, ended at 7, passed out by 9.
Man, that's a brunch I would like.
Oh man, like you start off with you have a little lunch, you clear your stomach, and you start off with a Bloody Mary, and then some blueberry drinks, and then pina coladas, and then you go to a bar, you go to the beach. Next thing you know, you're passed out in your bed.
Damn. Okay. I like it. Okay.
I like that. You know what? I'm sipping it with Eddie. Yeah, cause no better the way to start your breakfast and lunch, kind of in between, cause between both, than having something that you can have both of them if you want, and having beer, liquor, or whatever you want with it. Why not?
There's nobody judging at 12 o'clock in the middle of the day.
Oh, no. Hey, it doesn't have to be
brunch. It's all good.
It's brunch, so it could be 10:30, 11.
Yeah, that's cool.
All I gotta say is I wasn't crazy about it at the beginning. That was too feminine for me. But I let the wife take me. Breadwinners downtown Dallas is the best.
Oh, yeah,
Is the best. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's good. I get you on that one. Yeah.
She got me. That's all I gotta say. She got me. After that, I'm like, all right.
Perfect spot, bro. Perfect spot.
If she wants to take me, I'll go. I won't complain. That's all I gotta
So
say.
you sip it.
I'll take it.
Yeah. So brunch depends what time. Like 11 o'clock, right?
No, in between
10.
and 2 in the afternoon.
I say 10 to
It goes
11.
into lunch.
Yeah, 10.
You want brunch? You
10.
have breakfast for lunch for breakfast.
But see, like lunch, I would think is 12 o'clock, and then breakfast is around 8 o'clock. So I thought brunch was in between 12 and 8.
Yeah, it's between
No,
12 and
because
8.
you can have either or. You can have lunch for breakfast.
Well, yeah, but he's saying
okay.
brunch
As long
typically
as it
starts
goes
between-
around after 10, 12 o'clock, because I'm on the
I know,
fasting diet.
Yeah. Between 10 and 12.
I'll tell you what.
Brunch.
It's a good place to start a date.
Hey, you know what? The way
Great
Eddie,
place to start a date.
you know
That's all
what?
I gotta say.
The way Eddie described it, brunch sounds like awesome. So I'm gonna sip that shit. Yeah.
What's next on the list?
Well, next thing on time, try Brenner.
Which one?
Brenner.
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 Breakfast for dinner.
Oh, breakfast for dinner? I do that all the time. I fry some eggs and I toast
I'm sorry. I love breakfast for
All
dinner.
right, what we got next on, buddy?
Here's a little controversial one. Ready? The Cowboys. Sip it or spill it.
Sip it or spill it.
Cowboys what? Cowboys what?
Cowboys what? But with the current situation that Dak is out with ankle injury.
Do you think Dalton?
Do you think they're gonna have a good rest of the season with Dalton
Yeah,
as the quarterback?
how do you think they'll do in their division? Being the division is like probably the worst one in the NFL right now.
No, do you think they'll do well in their division?
I mean,
now
sip it or
that
spill it. Man, you're the one that wanted to do this one. You didn't explain it to me. So.
Okay, no, well, anyway.
Okay, what we're gonna say is, but with Simple Spirit, do you trust in the Red Rifle?
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I trust the Red Rifle. Pew, pew, pew.
Okay, sip it or spill it. The Red Rifle. Dalton.
I'm sipping the Red Rifle, Red Jesus, No Soul, Andy Dalton. I think he'll at least carry us 6 and 9 or 6 and 10 and carry us a division title.
Damn.
Oh,
six.
shit.
You think that would be an NFL record, 6 and 10, make it to the playoffs.
Bro,
That'll be the first time.
Trash. We are trash.
You know,
Hold it,
okay,
let's
okay,
do
go.
trash.
All right. Andy Dalton, I sip it too.
Here we go. It's just my observation. I think Dak has skill. But to me, them slow starts,
Sip it or spill it. That's all I'm
No, hey, man, okay, go
them
first.
slow starts, Dak was trying too hard to figure out that defense. And if you paid attention, he would overthrow his receiver or underthrow Zeke.
So wait, so you're saying Dak is trash?
No.
I am. So I'm just saying.
No. Because when he
I think
stopped,
he won 15 mil and a coupon to check.
when he
And a Frito bag.
when he stopped trying to figure out what to do and just started putting confidence in his players, he was wonderful. Right?
He'll see like 55.
When he got hurt, what did Andy Dalton do? He didn't sit
Won the
there.
game.
He didn't sit there and try figuring out the defense. He put confidence in his players, and his players got him the win.
He busted Al Bundy. Keep this number right here.
By all means, Dak has skill. I just think Dalton depends on his players, and that's going to take him a long way.
Okay, so you sip it or spill it that they're going to have a good...
I think they're going to have a good season this year.
you sip
it?
Yes.
All right. Well, me, I think. It'll be interesting. You know, just basically, like I think the worst record that's made it to the playoffs has been 7 and 9, right? So.
The Seattle Seahawks. Yes.
Yeah, Seattle. Yeah.
Championship.
Yeah, and then they won the fucking first round. Like it's fucking crazy.
No, they went to the conference championship.
Yeah. Oh shit, that was crazy, man. And then so for me, I'll sip it just because I want to see. So if it's not 7 and 9, it'll be 6 and 10. I gotta do my math because I'm kind of drunk. 6 and 10, make it to the playoffs? Oh hell yeah, I'll sip that shit.
Hey, but you know what? I know this is sip or spill, but if that happens, that's going to be a controversy.
I think they're
quarterback.
Yeah, but that's what happened in NBA. When the division, that's when they took that shit away and they made it conference.
I see it.
Well, I know that,
8-8.
but look, after that, that's gonna be something crazy.
Yeah, they're gonna be pissed off.
Or what's it?
If a team makes it 6 and 10 to the playoffs, there's gonna be a lot of pissed off.
Yeah,
people,
but you're gonna say if we make it that far and a little bit further.
You don't win your division.
But you know, in the NBA, that's what happened before, and that's why they took that division shit out, and then they made it to this conference.
All right, so now I'm gonna hit you up with one, Eric. You ready? You start off with this one. Does making 4 championships make LeBron the GOAT?
Oh yeah.
Sip or spill it.
As far as the GOAT, like, hey, NBA champions 2020, Lakers, baby. I love the Lakers.
They made it. They made it.
But like as a GOAT, man, it's hard, dude. Like I want to say he's a
Sip it or
GOAT.
spill it. Is he the goal or not, Eric?
Sip it or spill.
I'm Jordan. I know Jordan. Like I always say, like LeBron's close, but like right now at this point, I would say no. Maybe number
You
two.
get spilled. You get spilled this.
Spill it. I love LeBron, his game, not the person, but the game. Just like I love Kobe's game, not the person. Even though he had a pretty cool personality at some point, but
So you get spilled. John?
spill it, yeah.
I'm a spill
Great,
it.
it's not great.
I'm a spill it for the simple fact that LeBron can do things Jordan can't. But I still think Jordan has him by a little bit. Not by a lot, but by a little
Yeah,
bit.
very little, dude. Like these Jordan, like LeBron's a
But
team player.
it's a different dynamic.
It's
in
a
the
different
NBA
dynamic,
now.
different game. That's all it is now.
If LeBron had the coaching that Jordan did,
Yeah,
I think he would have been way above.
but
If he would have
Jordan.
been with the Spurs, he would have been the GOAT 10 years
Oh,
ago.
fucking yeah! He would have had 10 championships.
But Jordan just by a hair, not that much.
Yeah, LeBron is
Because
like,
LeBron's
oh.
great though too. I don't like the dude, but he just
You don't
has.
have to like the person, but just watch it.
He just got skill. That's all I gotta
He
say.
makes everybody better, man. Like he can't deny that.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and spill it too. I'm like, no, I still think Jordan is.
I think give a couple 2 more years and we'll see, and maybe he'll be the GOAT.
he won't go to championships in more years.
He's right there.
We'll see.
He's right
I'm
there
not gonna
though.
spill it.
I'll give him that.
What about you, Eddie?
Man, I was feeling, bro. Like, you know, he has only one back-to-back, no three-peats. He doesn't have Defensive of the Year award. I mean, he's great. He is definitely my number 2. But I mean, he lost 6. You know.
Right, yeah.
I mean, look about it. You know, you talk about it like Will Timberlake won 11, and you got the logo. He went to 11 and only won 1. So I mean, he's great. He's great. I hate him, but he is definitely the second greatest.
Hey,
Yeah.
You ain't
know
gotta
what?
like
Look,
him to
in
respect
2
him.
years, if he could do something in 2 years, I'm surprised he can still play at this level at his age. But if 2 years, if he can go back to back, I would say he was the GOAT. But like right now, he's great, but I still put him number 2.
I need a three-peat.
Yeah, 3-peat, 1 3-peat.
I need a three-peat.
If you can take the Lakers back to back championships, he's the GOAT.
Dude,
You gotta give it to him. Hey,
I'll take him as the GOAT. If
he does 3 in a row, you gotta say he's the GOAT.
you have to.
I mean, Anthony Davis, though, he just needed one guy. Like, Scottie Pippen, he was great in his own rights. Jordan had that, and he had great coaching, he had all that. So now that LeBron, he has a great player. He's a pretty good coach, man. I gotta give Fergal, he's badass coach. That defense that he put on the NBA, dude, that was beautiful to watch, man. I mean, it's kind of boring, I guess, to some people with all the high school and shit, but like, man, it's like back in the Spurs days against the Detroit. That shit was beautiful to watch. And
I'll say he wins 3, bro. Like 3.
If he
I
wins-
mean, at that age, like you can't deny his.
no, if he wins 3 in a row, GOAT conversation is done. It's done.
Done deal.
We'll see. But right now, he's still number 2 by a hair. Number 2, yeah.
For me, there's still a big gap. He got 2 more to go.
2 more to go. That's a long way. All right.
We got any more?
So now that's it. So that's it for this week, bro. And Sipper Tequila. You gotta watch this fucking vodka tequila.
This
man.
is good. This is really bad.
That sneaks up on you.
It is really good. Hey, Eddie,
I'm
I
gonna-
know it's down the street from you, but you know what? It's something
Dude,
that
you know what? Like,
you should try this.
I don't like vodka,
Everybody
honestly,
should try
but
this.
this mix right here is done. I like it.
Really good.
Thumbs up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Really good.
I
Hey,
did.
well, I try to make a trip either for my birthday or for you guys' birthday.
Yeah,
so,
bro, yeah.
So,
Bro, we're doing Union Tequila podcast over here.
All right, for our subscribers to go to YouTube, please like and subscribe. Send us comments. Tell us any topics you may want to hear if you ever heard. Tell us what you think of what we said, and we'll go from there.
We like controversy. Tell us.
We like controversy. Tell us where the fuck is Felipe at? I don't know where's he at. And we're John. First time.
And we promise, Tony will update the page at some point.
Again,
At some point.
what do you want to talk about? What do you want to hear? It all helps.
Who should we mute?
Hey, next time, baby, next time. Tequila Talk Compadres. Adios, amigos. Sip that tequila. Sip
Peace.
tequila.